Hi there, let's see how you can grab your band 7 in just 7 days. So what I did for that, the first tip you should remember is that you have to imagine you are in an exam. Okay, so the first step, you have to imagine in your mind that you are sitting for your Ielts exam or you are in the test center. Why I am saying this? When you imagine you are in your Ielts exam or in the exam hall and try to practice in with the same environment, that gives you a lot of motivation for your band, as well as you will never get tired. So this is my first advice. Okay, and the second thing I would like to say about is that practice all modules. You have to practice all the modules, I mean reading, listening, writing and speaking at a stretch. Okay, if you are going to practice just one module, this is not going to give you the desired band. Even if you are capable for getting band 8 also in your Ielts, but still you lack a lot of things if you don't practice all modules together. Okay, that means you have to sit for the exam with a vision that you are sitting in an Ielts exam hall and you are going to practice all the module in the right order, starting from listening, then reading, then writing. Sometimes for many people speaking is kept for a different day, but some places it is all modules are taken together, so in a single day I could say. So speaking we can keep it aside, it's okay, because you have to regularly practice and find the right vocabulary and all that stuff. But all about your listening, your reading and your writing, all these modules should be practiced on a consecutive basis, so or at a stretch. Okay, that's very important for your last moment preparation. And then when it comes to the third aspect, the most important thing is about you have to relax. One thing I would like to mention over here, that I was very tense for my exam. So what happened, my exam was kind of really went very bad and I didn't receive the right bands, I could say that. Okay, once I really took I just tried some relaxation, especially with some breathing, and that was really helped me a lot to relax in my exam, so that I could find the right words for my answers. Okay, so for that what you need to do is that you have to find the keywords. Okay, what is really important in that, because in many of my videos I always say about the importance of keywords. So when you are relaxed and cool, so what happens, you could find the right keywords with less time. Okay, if you are stressed or if you are really anxious, it takes a lot of time. So it is very important to be in a relaxed environment so that you will get a better score. Okay, so this is my fourth aspect. And the fifth one I would like to say is that you have to use pencil. Okay, why I am saying that, suppose for your listening, especially for the listening, you have only just a single chance, right? You have just a single chance to listen the script, and then you have to find the answers and write it out, and later you have to write these answers in the answer sheet. So what happens, when you use a different medium, I mean pen, so it will be quite hard to erase, right? And if you are doubtful about your spelling and all that mistakes, always best to use your pencil and practice with your pencil. That would be best, okay, for your Ielts, and you can always correct it. So the sixth point is about the using capital letters. Okay, if you are going to write, for example, any answer, okay, so when it comes to the capital letters, even if it is a name, English names have a different version how we have names in India, right? So when you write in small letters, some things should be sometimes they use capital letters for surnames, or sometimes use their first letter of their surname as capital. So what happens, your answer might get wrong. So what you have to do is that always keep in mind that write capital letters no matter what. Never use small letters. Never use small letters. Okay, it is not at all right. maybe this may be the reason you are losing many marks for this. Okay, so try to practice with this. Next thing I would like to say about is about sleep. You should have a good night's sleep so that you could score better, because this will reduce your stress and your anxiety to a level that you could perform really well in your exam. Okay, and finally the last aspect is about believe in yourself. Believe in yourself is the best motto you could help with your bands. That was my version of IELTS, I could say that, because when I was stressed and I couldn't score much, but when I believed in myself and I made myself with relaxed in the exam by using all these tips, I could score literally 8 in my all modules. So I believe you can too. So I hope you really understood very well. So the first tip is about just imagine you are in the exam hall. That's a very must thing. And the second thing is that you have to relax to find your pace in your exam, so that you could get your more than your desired one. That's for sure. And if you are relaxed, again and again I am saying, you could finish your reading or listening within the stipulated time. And then if you are really relaxed enough, you can find the real keywords for your questions and you will get the best band. And then use your pencil for your writing, and capital letters is a mandatory thing, because if you practice this, you are never going to lose your band for this mistake. Okay, and next one is about the sleep. You have to sleep very well before your exam so that you can perform really well with this. Okay, and the last one and the best one is about believe in yourself. You should have the courage and confidence in yourself that you could get a desired band. Okay, and if you really practice with all these things, and I am sure you are going to get your desired band within the 7 days. This is not a big deal or something really hard to achieve. This is the best tip, and just practice with this, and I am sure you are going to get your desired band. And hope you really understood my video and the motivation behind this video. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.